Alright, so today we're going to talk about, does cooking destroy the food's nutrients, the benefits in food, okay? And the answer is yes, okay? Cooking can both reduce and enhance the nutritional benefits of food. Depending on the nutrients, cooking method, duration is simple yes or no. It's not a simple yes or no answer. The effect depends on which nutrients are involved and how they're prepared. Nutrients can be reduced by cooking. Water-soluble vitamins, for example, from broccoli, okay, antioxidants, polyphenols, omega-3 fatty acids. These are nutrients that can be improved by cooking. Best cooking methods for preserving nutrients: steaming, microwave, stir frying, poaching and baking, grilling and roasting. Okay, so this is like pasteurization, right? You know how they say pasteurizing destroys the nutrients, right? Like in milk, okay? So it's the same thing, right? So because pasteurizing means like cooking high heat, right? So it's the same thing as like, right? So same things like that. So how cooking affect the nutrient contents of food, okay? Let's look at this. So boiling, simmering, poaching are similar methods of water-based cooking. I think they say the best cooking method to trying to preserve the nutrients is steaming. Okay, so see, steaming is one of the best cooking methods for preserving nutrients. All right, so you have to steam your foods. Remember, if you're trying to obtain, the benefits from these foods, right? If you're trying to obtain the benefits from these foods, like phospholipids, okay. You have to keep this in mind, okay? You're gonna have to keep this in mind that cooking destroys benefits, okay? That cooking food destroys benefits if you're trying to obtain these benefits from these foods, right? Foods that are high in phospholipids. Remember, we talked about in my last video. So you're trying to obtain the nutrients, the benefits from these foods, then you'll have to keep this in mind that cooking it can destroy its benefits, can destroy the nutrients, alright? So anyways. Because I was just, thinking like, because I would be like making eggnogs, right? And so when I was making eggnog, I would pour the whole content back into the pot and like simmer it for a few more minutes, okay? But then I stopped doing that, and then I felt like when I stopped doing that, it made the eggnog more beneficial for me, right? Tastes more beneficial, okay? After I stopped doing that, okay? So that preserves some of its nutrients, right? When I stopped doing that, so like I said, so it's important to like I said, to keep in mind that cooking, these foods can destroy its benefits, right? Cooking your food can destroy its benefits, so it's important to keep that in mind if you're trying to obtain the benefits from these foods.